Okay. Okay, so this is another tutorial, and again we're starting by cutting through the matted hair to get to the scalp so that you can shampoo. And I've done one video before on cutting through locks to get back to the root. You must always take your time. You don't want to lose, and then you go layer by layer, like when you have a layer like this. You can kind of break it down. But you must always be careful. You don't want to cut the wrong way, and then you end up with no lock at all. And again, you definitely don't want to pull any of this apart. Are you really slurping like that?
This message has been brought to you and sponsored in part by Burger King.
I can't stand. Okay. Anywho, so layer by layer, we're going to and just, once you get past the big pieces, it should kind of separate itself and go back to its original path. Oh, there's one. But we can put that one back in. So we'll just set that over there. See, you got to be very careful. But as you can see, come around this way, you will never, ever, ever be able to tell that that just happened. So, like, he's not going to have a bald spot or anything. But you do always need to be careful. I think, is that the first one you've lost in 10 years?
I believe so.
See?
I don't recall losing any.
Yeah. When you lose one, you know, in 10 years, not really a bad thing. But that is a reason why you want to be very careful. I think I'm going to actually leave that as one. I have another one, but you could put two right there. Just because. There it is.
I would like royalties if this video ever goes viral.
Well, I have a YouTube page, so I would say that this is going to be going pretty viral. But I will sit down and amend the contract. I'm going to get to the point where I'm going to start having, you got to sign a clause. Baby, do me a favor. Can you point that fan over here? I'm like, these lights are just, again, very, take your time. Layer by layer, and you should start to see Lord, I hope I'm not in that video. I'm sweating like that.
These messages have also been brought to you in part by Nike. Just do it.
Nike didn't have nothing to do with this, honey. Nothing.
Trying to get you some sponsors, right?
Yeah, I know it.
You ever get sponsored by Nike, you are on the come.
You have officially made it. And that's going to be 2. No soon. It's actually going to be 3. Who's that? Open it up. 1.
I busted 4 hours in the gym yesterday.
4 hours
Yes.
in the gym.
Yes.
You have way too much time on your hands.
I did it early in the morning. I got up at 6. That's the only time I really have for the gym. Because if I get up in the morning.
And what time do you get up in the morning to go to the gym?
6 o'clock.
You get up at 6 a.m. And when was the last time you got your hair done?
Let's go to commercial. We'll be right back after these minutes.
It's been that long. We're going to go to commercial. All right. All right.
I don't know. I think last time, I think Obama came out with the Yes We Can speech.
Really? Anywho. So, he's going to have a couple of splitters. This is a splitter. This is actually a splitter twice. 3 times. But this is over the course of 10 years, so everyone's hair tells a story. I guess he's got a lot of stories.
I can pay the payments on getting it done every 2 weeks if
She said you
didn't.
No, it ain't been that long. Of course.
I swear, somebody needs to
Tammy said something wrong.
No.
No, ma'am.
No. And I know they don't even supposed to look like that, but no. And I think it's just so sexy after y'all get it done. It looks so pretty.
But before, but to get to that stage, you got to go through this.
And like even today, we like had to really cram this in here.
Yeah. Like he's actually been shoved into the schedule, which I mean is so needed. You can definitely see why it needed to be shoved in, because you really seriously can't just walk around like this. The scalp.
The hair done. You just
To a
squirt your
degree.
face.
The scalp has to be accessible
And I only
so
say
that
to
when
a
you
degree
shampoo,
because by this time I'm actually used to it.
it'll actually be,
When I first got them, they like were extremely
there'll be a
painful,
point
but
to it.
after
There's no point in shampooing the hair if you can't get down to the scalp. And now, we've cut through.
that is Bob Marley hair, darn it.
Well, yeah, you're right, but I don't think his look like
Nope.
that.
No.
I seen a video of an old man. He was a Chinese man, and he had locks too. But when he had it all just film all up.
Yeah, and then when he untied it, like it
Yes,
came down and
yes.
it walked down it like, that shit was like mad long.
Yes. But you gonna let yours grow that long?
Probably. Because he's not going to cut it.
If anything, I'll trim them only because I'm behind the pulpit, but it's about probably the most I'll do in recent time.
Oh.
How long have you been preaching?
Since I was 10.
Since you were 10, and how old are you?
10 and 24, so almost 14 years. Come this April, will be 14 years.
14 years. And you're only 24. That is very admirable of you, sir.
Yeah.
I've been preaching longer than Byron to be technical.
You've been preaching longer than Byron.
Mm-hmm.
Huh? Oh, it's running out of time? Oh, okay.